Detective Finn Tinnel with a lesson on California Health and Safety Code, Section 11550, under the influence of a controlled substance. The elements of this crime can be found in the criminal statute as well as the jury instructions in Cal Crim number 2400. To prove that the defendant is guilty of this crime, you prove that 1. The defendant willfully and unlawfully used a controlled substance listed in Health and Safety Code Section 11550 a short time before his or her arrest, or the defendant was willfully and unlawfully under the influence of a controlled substance listed in the section when he or she was arrested. Someone commits an act willfully when he or she does it willingly or on purpose. Someone is under the influence of a controlled substance if that person has taken or used a controlled substance that has appreciably affected the person's nervous system, brain, or muscles, or has created in the person a detectable abnormal mental or physical condition. The defendant is not guilty of using or being under the influence of a controlled substance if they had a valid prescription for that substance written by a physician, dentist, podiatrist, naturopathic doctor, or veterinarian licensed to practice in California. The people have the burden of proving beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant did not have a valid prescription. A violation of this section based on use of a controlled substance requires current use or use immediately prior to arrest. People v. Jones, 1987. In Jones, the court found evidence of use within 48 hours prior to the defendant's arrest sufficient. Alternatively, the court may instruct the jury on a specific time or time frame, for example 24 to 48 hours prior to arrest. Some examples of controlled substances covered by this statute include cocaine, heroin, and oxycodone that was not lawfully prescribed to the person. Defenses to this crime include they were not under the influence as proven by drug tests, or the intoxication was involuntary, such as being drugged at a party without your knowledge or will. Evidence for this crime includes testimony of the arresting officer, chemical test results, and testimony from a drug recognition expert officer. I'm Detective Finn Tinnel, and that was your lesson on California Health and Safety Code, Section 11550, under the influence of a controlled substance.